game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about it.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. And even 40 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Saints' 11-yard line.
Here's Chubb on the read option. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Pickett on 4th down. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Chubb going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Chubb again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? 3rd and goal. Pickett back to throw. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Allen. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Throwing now is Allen. This will be caught inside the 10. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. One more time with Swift. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. DeAndre Swift. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
And there's an offense that didn't panic after getting down early, and with good reason. No better way to silence a home crowd than with a nice, long, sustained drive. And they were able to put one together here and finish with a touchdown run.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. 7-7, our score after 1. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14.
What's up with it, whoever tuned in? We're back, Madden 24.
Off play action. Pickett. He's got this complete to Robinson. First play of the drive, a success. 19.
I'm feeling like man coverage is just not it this year.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pickett. Steps away to his left.
Yeah, unless you got step-for-step abilities on the outside, man coverage is not it.
Was materializing, so he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
Pickett back to the air on 2nd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. 23 yards to pick up there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 6.
Like if you go cover 0 and you send a lot, you might have a chance.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Flush to his right. Nothing open down.
See, like that, you send a lot of people, you might have a chance. But if you just go man, cover 2 and stuff like that, nah, wide receivers beating coverages.
Leads us to a 3rd and 3. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And he's taken down here by the Saints. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
So, cover 1 and sending a little extra man. Hey, that works now. Cover 2 man, you can't just sit back in the zone. You can't just sit back in man. You gotta go zone blitz. You gotta go cover 1 blitz. You gotta send the heat and change your coverages up.
I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum.
Wowzers. Yeah, I still got it. Hashitashi.
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, here's Pickett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
2nd and 10, it's Pickett again. And this one in.
Yes, and then you gotta send. If you go cover 0, you gotta send bodies.
Completions on 1st and 2nd down bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question: do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. In trouble, and he's taken down. Daniil Hunter drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite.
I picked the cornerback blitz. I have not picked the cornerback blitz since 1999.
Blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws. As this
Go ahead and quit, playboy. Go ahead and quit for me, playboy. You gonna quit after I score? All right, cool. We gotta make him quit.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to make his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Again, it's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
So we don't have to put this ball in the air at all. Like, not for a second.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. And
Go ahead, quit for me, Playboy. Go ahead, quit. Thank you. Y'all better run, tell, wait. I got 4 wins. Why that shit said? What that shit just said?
500 studs. Alright, so we got it here.
Thought it said I had 4 wins. Thought it said I had 3 wins. I got 4, you hear me?
What do you want to do then? Come on, man. Let's talk about it for a while.
The one thing, I need to turn this shit off, man. I really be overstimulating. I be having so much shit on between the phone and the TV and all that. Just if you gonna game, just game. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just game, man. Let's go head to head, man. Anybody want to play, man? I don't want to be this playing mutt all the time person, now. If you online, you trying to run one, please hit me up. Because I don't want to just be playing mutt. Last year I did that and I was terrible at Madden. Thanks to being good at mutt. Or learning the way of the land when it came to mutt. I ain't trying to do that, man.
Now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Does it seem good, John?
And we are underway from the Superdome.
Jeez and Pete. This is how we start in every game. Kickoff returns way too easy, Playboy cousin. Good job. It's way too easy, champ. And the celebrations this year is just too much.
So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already.
It's just too much, man.
And you know what happens too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team to just score their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Look what I told you, man. Kickoff return is too easy, bro.
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 87
I was doing something though. He ain't run that back on me. I was doing something. I was setting my stream up. Yeah.
Now hold everything here. We're gonna get a timeout by the offense.
I was setting my stream up. He ain't running back on me. I wasn't trying.
In this first quarter.
Yeah, man.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
Oh, we almost got back down. Playboy cousin.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
What a button to shut a stream.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Look at this. Ain't no way, y'all. Ain't no way. You seen it here first, man. Back to back to back kick return. Ain't no way, man. It's too easy. It's too easy, man. They gotta fix that. When the last time you seen back-to-back-to-back kick returns? When the last time you seen that? Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm nice, alright? I'm nice when it comes to kick return. And I wasn't paying attention last time, so we're not gonna get a back-to-back-to-back-to-back. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But it's fun, I guess. It's fun to see, you know what I'm saying? But I'm nice with Bill. I let him run one back. I wanted him to know what it felt like.
Allen gonna go to the air right away. Oh, he's gonna take
That's
a
mine.
shot right away.
Look at that shit. Little ass boy. And he'll never score again. Juke right.
Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. And they will finally get him down.
Go ahead, quit, playboy.
To the 36-yard line. Boy, an aggressive
Go ahead, quit, playboy.
start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Because you just found out this real.
Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive.
Just found out that it's real.
That one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to.
He just found out that it's real. Go ahead, quit, playboy. Ooh. Ooh. Why am I throwing the ball? You do not need to throw it. That'll make me throw the ball. Nah, I'll go back to that pass play right here, though. But I just need that running back to release to the right.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ooh, he wide the hell open. Touchdown. Go ahead and quit, playboy. I'll let you have the kick return. Go ahead and quit, playboy. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here, playboy. Oh, I done missed. I done missed the field goal. Ego is the enemy.
We'll see if that has any ramifications later. Here is the afternoon.
Ego is the enemy, man. Ooh. I need to know something. I need to know something.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
You ain't running nothing else back, son. Nothing else. Get the ball out there. You ain't running nothing else back, son. Yurt. Hey. 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 Hey.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember,
that's mine.
last time out,
I let him have it. I let him have it.
You can't afford to let this defense keep building anymore.
Ooh.
They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're
Oh yeah.
in doing so.
Oh yeah. This ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? Oh, he don't even know how to play the game. Go ahead and quit, playboy. Go ahead and quit for me, playboy. Go ahead and quit for me, playboy.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Back deep is Kadarius.
He ain't gonna quit. Kadarius.
Let's take it
Duke it out. Oh.
29 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Hey, it's about to be a crazy cycle, I promise you. I promise you it's about to be a crazy cycle, man. Crazy cycle. A crazy cycle. I promise y'all. I hope y'all stay tuned. It's about to be crazy. We bringing skill back. We bringing skill and timing back. We bringing pressing the right button at the right time. We bringing that back. We bringing skill and timing back. That's what we doing. That's the mission. That was the mission that we set out when we came back to the game in 2019. That was the mission. To bring the good times back. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing the good times back. You figure deal, man.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
We just trying to bring the good times back, man.
This is their third possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams,
third possession, they don't have a first down yet.
Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now.
Who taught him this play? He saw this work somewhere. I feel like he saw this play work somewhere.
On second down, here's Allen.
Good throw.
Good throw. This well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Love overboard, love overboard.
That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Forced out to his left. Looking for Kelsey.
Thank you.
Oh! Inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline.
Okay.
Hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side, too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be forward.
Okay.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Yeah, man. Good job on your performance. Seems like you're above the skill range we estimated. All right.
For a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
That ain't even fair. They ain't right for them to do that to that boy. That's KG. Just hold on. Let me check my messages right quick, man.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football.
KG.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well.
Did he invite me to this?
He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught.
Hold on.
They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Is that a game or I don't know if that's a game or a chat. If that's a game, I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to join it and mess everything up. Hold up, let me see.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be
join. Let me try to join from the phone.
Uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he get the first down.
Oh, he just made a whole chat with all of us.
That helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board.
He added 18 people.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
All right, what y'all trying to do? Y'all trying to run something back again? Oh, got a lane.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans
He scored on me.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
What the hell was that?
This up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards yards is the tally on first down. That brings up
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that Wayne, huh?
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
That was that Wayne.
At the 46-yard line. 12 yards there, good for the Saints first down.
Oh, we gotta change that. That's not even our what you call it no more.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Not
And
even
nothing much
our
materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Twitch name no more. I gotta change that.
Specifically, linebackers keeping their
Hey.
eyes in the right
Hey.
spot. He had that
Hey.
eye down the entire
Hey.
time.
And
Hey.
you know that's not easily
Hey.
done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
That's
They
a
get your
gap.
eyes in the wrong place,
Ah.
but you're right
Oh,
about
come
that.
on now. Let me get my juke on, now.
Went out and made a really nice play.
Let me get my juke on, baby.
Rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now this is an example of the defense because a lot of these runs, he's getting aggressive. Guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Man, I thought he was releasing to the flag, man.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive.
It's
They
on me.
just exhaled just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Allen's throw pulled in by Jefferson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Yay, yay.
The 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
Yay, yay. Everybody watching, everybody probably going out there watching the pros and doing all this stuff. You hear me? Everybody watching the pros, watching the same people they always watch, watching people cheat. You hear me? Because that's what being a pro is now. It's them cheating. You know what I'm saying? Cheating and cheesing. Cheetah cheese. Cheetos. You hear me? And they just let it ride over there, EA. They just let it ride.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over here is skill and timing. Yeah, we lose games over here. You hear me? We lose games, but it's skill and timing. We make a mistake and we correct it. Because it's actual skill and timing over
It was a
here.
chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're not 2 plays and they didn't punch it in for 6 points. 3
points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily
We're
done.
going to send some heat at them.
On first down, Allen. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Nope. I'm bruh. I'm bruh. Good throw. Good throw, playboy cousin.
Christian Kirk, 49 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty.
Good throw, playboy cousin.
Like that for a touchdown.
How about the throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
It's too easy, bro. That's too easy, bro. That's three of them.
It's a kickoff return, 94 yards.
3 picks and 3 kick returns in one game.
Very comfortable lead. Moody good with
It's too easy, man.
And the round is on here in this first half.
It's too easy, man.
So let's try this again.
Damn, it's 11:32.
Here's yet another kickoff. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
We're going to go cover 0 just so we can get some reps and stuff.
The Tampa offense ready to get their
See who
drive
can
started.
cover.
They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking
Chitty
about
bang bang
because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Wait, what?
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
What? Can I see the replay, please? The hell was that?
Even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
My shit, man.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a
That
pick.
shit, man.
The Saints are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Chitty bing bing and that's my
I was going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
He's got his tight end.
Man, come on, dog. Yeah, dog. Get up out of here, man. Respect. Jeez and Pete's. Made the playoffs? That should have been a playoff berth. Bing bing dum ding ding ding. Right. Oh. Oh, we got Ryan Day. Ooh, we got 11,000. We got Ryan Day Barber. He's a captain too, so that means he can be upgraded with the cards. B&D. I got 2 of them. How much would it upgrade him though? Upgrade him to 80 speed. That ain't worth it. What can I get for him if I quick sell? Item cannot be sold. Man. I can't do nothing with that. I'm not putting him on my field. Unless we use him as a lurker. Can he change positions? Guess we can see what abilities he can get. If he can run that nickel and I can use him, depending on his abilities. Depending on his abilities, we might be able to do something with that. Not sure. Not sure. We got to get rid of that 4-6 playbook though. I was wondering what was going on. We got to get rid of that. I don't remember equipping that. I remember getting it now. I remember when I got it, but I don't remember equipping that playbook. You're not running no 4-6. I'd rather run a 3-4 attack. 3-4 attacking. So it's surprising that we had the success that we had just now. Surprising that we had the success that we had for real. Because we wasn't even living right. Team captains. Headliners. Let's go to this and see. This is 750. 400 passing yards. Pass for 1,500 and bang bang like oh. Madden Kings. Is this man trying to start a league? Is he trying to start a league? Bang bang like
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Will Lutz ready to get this one
crazy.
And we are underway from the Superdome. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation.
I don't know what it is, but my connection not great.
Dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I ain't gonna say my connection not great.
No doubt about it. A really nice job
because it was lagging like this even in solo battles. So I'm assuming.
The guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
You know, I'm assuming that it could potentially be the servers.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big.
I'm not sure though.
The distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Man, what?
Able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit. They took
That man
shot,
overran. Oh, this the playoffs. I'm tripping. Going for it on 4th down.
Desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, you was hot. I saw you. Oh. Hey. That man was hot off the line, bro. I missed him.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Hey, that's a meta of something that he running because it makes no sense. A three-man front still stopping me. It's a meta of something.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
But I feel like the weakness of that is just running up the middle.
Because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does.
I feel like it might be a meta that he don't know how to do correctly yet. Cover 3 drop. That's old. I don't know if that's really a meta.
That was a heck of a throw.
Running left, Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know if that's really a meta. I think he's just trying shit. I think he's just trying shit for real. Shit that used to work. But you don't know what you're messing with. You don't know who you talking to. Yeah, man. You don't know who you talking to. I refuse to let another kick return be ran back on me because I'm doing dumb stuff.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Shotgun now for Rodgers. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Rodgers released quick as hell. Golly. As soon as you press the ball, the button gone. I mean, as soon as you press the button, the ball gone, huh?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's on me, man. I knew where it was going. I just couldn't get that quick enough. You got to move a little bit pre-snap to get there in time. You got to move a little bit pre-snap to get there in time for what Rodgers like to do. And we can run man.
In Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Rodgers going to throw. Right back to Tony.
Yeah, and we can run man because we're going to jump that one of these times.
These last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Give me that.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll maybe get back.
Yeah, he's going with the.
No more than that. On 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
That's on me, man. That's on me.
Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Evan Ingram, 23 yards.
I thought I switched to cover 2 there.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at
That's a good
7.
drive by him, though, man. That's a good drive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
There it is. There's the meta that he's been trying to do the whole time.
A full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Donald. No, McDonald.
They'll be in search of
No,
8 yards
McDonald.
here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Come on, man. This shit garbage.
Complete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Now Brown. And now off to the races down the right side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover.
Yeah, he'll quick pass him, man. He'll quick pass him. And it works with Aaron Rodgers, but
a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes.
And the ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal.
That's garbage. He running that shit, man.
And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Alec Ingold taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Allen trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Now inside the 25. And
that's a really good play.
this one home. It's a touchdown.
Wrong button.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Flushed out right. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection. So they'll accept that penalty, and that will, of course, move the football up the field. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Tony. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Now Allen again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Allen now on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 23.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. He'll get this to his tight end. That's
wow.
Fryer move.
Wow.
First target,
wow.
First catch at a 1st down. On the handoff, Taylor. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Good play, man. God damn, bro. Man's wide open. Hopping off, y'all, man. I'll be back on tomorrow. Do it all over again. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this Rondé Barber because it doesn't look like he's gonna make my lineup, and he's a captain. Man, what the hell? Servers down? Come on, bruh. Well, it's perfect timing. Getting my ass off, cause let's see what it said. I ain't even see what it said. Servers are currently down. Perfect time to get off, man. This game bullshit. Y'all be cool. Peace.